Hello. This is a bit different. This is a bit different kind of video. Today I'm going to show you how to stealth Murkey Station on that wish. You do not need body bags, so you don't waste your money. One bag is enough if you want to carry. You don't need ECMs either. You don't need. Let's begin. So this map is a bit short but a bit different. This place it is a pretty easy heist if you know what you're doing. So in this, it's better to go in this bottom area. Oh, we got lucky here. This is like you need this later. Careful, because this guy can be alerted as much as he looks static. You need to unscrew 2 screws, so if you get in a tight situation, it's very not good. And there are lots of guards here also. So unscrew lots of the screws because you can get in a very bad situation. I recommend doing it, I do it. And we hear that there are key cards around. The different assets have different sounds to them. Also, to mention this area, guards cannot walk here. These marked areas are safe. Cameras, they're usually not a big deal here. They're not in very annoying spots. Oh, there's a guard here. Didn't notice him. I sound a bit awkward because it's the first time I'm recording my voice and I'm not used to this. You can kill guard, it won't be a big deal as long as you have a place to hide him. It helps a lot usually. This area also it's outlined. Guards cannot go here. And through this door, it's just safe spot. Oh, and here we see hard drives. You need them to open a vault, I think. In one of the train cars, which we'll be going to right now. There are assets in the upper area also. By the light, we can see that there's a drone up there. These cameras move from place to place. They stay for a few seconds or something. I think it's a minute or two. And they move afterwards. We're looking for the murky water containers, like train cars. They have like the loot or bomb parts, which are the main loot you need to get to finish the heist. So you need to get the bomb parts there are 2 of them in total on every difficulty. This panel, it takes a bit to hack, so make sure the coast is clear before you start, because you can get in a very bad situation. And we've opened our first container and we see that it's only loot. So the containers which have red lights, this has no red lights, they have the bomb parts. So don't right here. You can insert the hard drive, but do not if you have like only one and need to go and take the parts only. If you're going for loot, yeah, go for it, but it's only for, it doesn't have the main loot in there. So if it's red, I will show you if you found one. So here we have another one. Let's see what I have in the container. And as you can see, it's very good. You have to take advantage of the guards having flashlights, because it's very annoying when they spot you. Again, this is kinda risky what I'm doing right now. You usually should look around, because guards can act weird and turn around very fast. Like this. Like for example, if I started hacking a bit later, he would have spotted me. Oh, and here we have the red train cars. The train cars will shine red only when they have the objective in them. They don't have any other loot, it's only the objective. As you can see, this blowtorch that I'm using right now, this is the asset I picked up earlier. And here we see Bane telling us where we can drop off our bomb. When you take any of the parts, the escape vehicle, or both this time we have, will spawn immediately. If it's it can spawn in two places. It's either down here or up there with a van. The van takes a little longer, but it's a lot safer. But the boat it doesn't take too long, but it's a lot more risky, because guards do patrol this area, as you can see, and cameras do go here. If you have Sixth Sense unlocked, it can make stuff a lot easier. For example, guards like this, you can spot them without peeking out. We're currently safe, so we can go. Oh, underestimated a little bit, but as long as we don't alert this guard, we're pretty fine. The bomb parts aren't heavy, but they do restrict you from sprinting, so it can be very annoying sometimes. We drop it and it's done. Now we have to go find the second part. This place leads to the underground, so if you need to go there, you can go by the underground if you want to, if you feel like lots of guards roam around. Like this. Oh, I forgot to mention, you can open these, but they don't have anything in them. They can act as a pathway. Guards, they also have a spot for hiding bodies, like every other train car. We're gonna open this one. Also, if you open the computer and leave it, guards won't spot it, so don't panic. Here you see the drone moves, it doesn't shine. Oh, and we found a white train car which has loot and no objective, and not the bomb part which we are currently searching for. In this video I won't be showing how to take the loot, but I will show you a few places where you can hide it safely after I find other the other bomb part. Let's hope I do. We're in a bit of a tight situation currently. You can hide here and hide bodies and bugs. Guards, you can just here. Guards won't see them. They'll just pass by. But if you leave them like here, they'll see them. So careful with that stuff. I'm sure if you're playing on a lower difficulty, there's gonna be a lot less guards, but for the sake of the video, it's on the highest difficulty. Also, this panel, you can use it to view the cameras, but it's very risky at times. And as you can see, the drone is flashing red and it won't see me, but now when it's white, it sees me. So do take note of that. It is very useful. We're currently kind of stuck, so we're gonna wait a little bit. Sorry for that. I'll cut it out probably. Drones can't see you if you're here, like here. But if you go above this, they can. They're pretty easy to avoid. And just like the cameras, they're Titan on that wish and they're normal on difficulties above that, below that wish. Sometimes the drones, like currently, I don't know where they are now, but like now, they're probably sit on the trankers up there if they're not roaming. So where they go, it's usually when you start the haste and go here, they start roaming, then they stop for a little bit on the trankers, then they do it again and repeat. I don't know how that guy didn't see me, but we got very lucky. If you're playing this with people, it can be either a huge, like it can be very easy, or it can be a big pain if you don't know what you're doing. Make sure if you're playing with friends, they know what they're doing, because this haste can be either done very fast or can be very painful. It's better to run before the camera start, because they usually take a lot of time to go back to their usual place. You can hide bodies or bugs here. So don't worry, guards won't see them, as much as I know. And we can see we have keycards. They have a radio and it plays songs, so it's very easy to tell if they're close or not. I didn't manage to take one through the wall, but usually you can. Here we're gonna take one and open the container. This container will probably be the one we're looking for, with the other bomb part. I've been recording for a long time, so I hope I don't fuck up. I saw a guard behind me, so I really hope. And jackpot, we found it. And the key card, perfect, we use it here. This is the second bomb part. From now on it's pretty easy, as long as you stay focused and don't relieve. But as you can see, this haste is pretty short without having to get the loot. With the loot it can be a bit longer, but behind this container you can hide. Guards don't pass behind it. You can hide also bodies in that garbage bin. cameras are pretty annoying at times, but if you're playing with lower difficulties, I'm pretty sure you can shoot them down. But guards will check on them just like regular cameras. A tip if you didn't know, if you break cameras, guards will go and check them. It's a good bait if you're playing Go Bank. Perfect timing with this guard and this camera. Also this container, guards do not walk in this container, but they will see bags and stuff, I'm pretty sure. They might not, but it's pretty risky, so I don't recommend risking it. Even though the haste is short, it can get very annoying. If you haven't saw, guards cannot see the host, so don't be scared, they're extremely stupid. And we finished the haste successfully. But now, as I promised you, I will show you places to hide the loot in. So, you can hide the loot under every train car, as long as it's good. In the train cars behind the spot that I showed you. Right here on these spots, as long as it doesn't face the tower. There are two kinds of cases for weapons. Ones are bigger and others are small. The small ones are pistols, you can run with them. It's the same speed, just a little bit smaller. But the rifles, you cannot run with them. I will load the camera just so I can show you the safe spots. As you can see, if you didn't have camera loop, this haste can be very tricky at times. Also, guards do not see under them, they cannot see you running down, so you can run as much as you can, as long as you don't do stupid shit like throw grenades. And now we'll go up here to show you the safe spots. Also, the van will spawn up there, right where you came from. The safe spots are right here behind this. Do not put them here on this spot because drones will see them, and I've tasted that, and it's very frustrating when you realize how that work went to nothing because the drone saw the bug. Guards, I think you can hide them here, but it's no reason. It's useless. You can hide them on this spot. This spot, yes, this is pretty safe, that place. But if you're here at this point, it's usually best to go and secure the loot. Now I will go and escape. Let's hope, because accidents do happen, and ECMs can help at accidents. So if you're not very good at stealth, ECMs can help. We will go from the usual spot, hiding here, and we will succeed. As you can see, the haste gives a reasonable amount of XP, and it's pretty fun to do because there's no drills, no lots of waiting, except for the little computers, which are basically nothing. It's a pretty fun haste and it pays off. Even when you get the loot, it does pay off. But if you don't, it's still 6 million. So that's it. The walkthrough, and you get a pretty good stealth bonus. Pretty big lot of cash for 2 bags, and pretty good XP, as you can see. So if you have like levels, you can use this to farm. But thanks for watching this. And oh, we crashed the game, but I still managed to show you how to do it. So bye.